Today is an exciting day, folks. Inspire 2 is back. That's awesome in itself. But more importantly, what I want to talk about is something that a lot of you were curious about, why I didn't really make it a big deal that I crashed the Inspire 2. Here's the reality, folks. When you have the right things in place, the right insurance in place, little crashes and little things like this shouldn't be a big deal. And that's why today I'm proud to talk about the sponsor of this video, and that is Skywatch.ai. And the reason why crashing a drone shouldn't be a concern to you anymore.
See, crashing a drone sucks, and we all know that, but we all know that just like crashing a car as well, it's never something you plan to do, but when it happens, you have car insurance so that you're covered for those kind of things. But here's the thing with crashing a drone that I think a lot of people don't think about. Repairing the damage on your drone should be the least of your concerns whatsoever when it comes to actually crashing your drone, because the liability that actually comes with if you run into something or someone, or you cause some sort of major accident with what you're doing, the liability claims that can come after you can be crippling to like yourself, your family, or anyone that you are associated with. And the last thing you want to worry about when flying your drone is something that huge, but so many people overlook it. The amount of times that I know people that just put their drone up in the air and fly it and just think that the thing is invincible, and that even though they have so many hours of experience that there's no way they'd ever crash it, and things happen with the drone. It's an accident. And that's why I'm really excited to tell you a little bit more about Skywatch.ai. This is a sponsored video, but it's sponsored because I believe in the product, because it's something that all people flying a drone should absolutely have, which is why I use it and which is why you should use it. The great thing about Skywatch.ai is you can choose a plan that works best for you on a monthly basis, or you can even just do on-demand insurance and say, I'm gonna fly for the next hour in this location and I wanna be covered for this amount. You purchase it, you're good to go, you're covered. So here's how simple the process actually is. You open up your Skywatch.ai app, you choose where you're gonna fly. You can choose your radius to be 1/8 of a mile, 1/4 of a mile, 1/2 a mile, or you can choose to draw the map and make it exactly what your flight plan's actually gonna be. In the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, it shows you exactly what your cost for an hour of flying in that location were to be, and you can literally hit go. You get right to the next screen, and you can either do on-demand insurance, means I'm gonna do it right now, or you can schedule this flight for maybe a couple weeks from now if you know you're gonna be in an area that doesn't have cell phone service, or you can sign up for monthly plan. So let's say I'm gonna do on-demand, and I choose now $1 million of liability insurance for 1 hour. It says $15. It shows me that obviously I'm signing up to be able to fly within the planned area for an hour, use a drone under 55 pounds, all the normal stuff. It shows me what's covered: property damage, bodily injury, privacy claims. And it currently says damage to the drone body not included, because that's an optional thing that you can add if you choose to. So let's say that all looks good to me. I hit get insured. I move right on to the next page right away. It just gets some information that I have to fill out based on where I live, my credit card information, all that stuff. Once you type all that information for the first time, it's saved in your profile and you never have to type that stuff in again, and all you'll have to do is just go into the app, choose how long you're gonna fly, what you wanna be covered for, and that's it. So if you choose to use the on-demand service, what is not covered is actually the physical damage to the drone itself. The on-demand coverage can only include liability claims and bodily claims and all the stuff that you see in the what's covered area. You'll notice that damage to the drone body is not selectable, because with on-demand insurance, you cannot get the drone actually covered. You have to have a monthly account to do that. If you choose that option up top to monthly rather than on demand, and you choose the liability limit that you want, you can then see the option to add whole insurance, and whole insurance actually covers the drones themselves. So I could add my drone here of what I actually want, and then I type the value of the drone, and the important thing to cover during this is actually your entire kit that is with you, because this also covers if it's stolen or if it's lost. So don't just put the value of the drone, but put the value of the overall kit that you have. In the event that something were to get lost or stolen or damaged in transit, it'll cover all the pieces rather than just the drone itself. So I'm gonna go ahead and put $7,500, which would cover the Inspire, all the batteries, the 2 controllers, and the case. From there, you can add any additional drones that you have or any additional gear that you do travel with you when you actually are doing your drone flying. So add those, go ahead, and once you're ready, you just go ahead and hit save. And then you simply see now that there's monthly for a certain liability limit, Hull insurance is included, so it shows the liability plus the hull and your total price of what you pay per month. But here's the great thing about the monthly. The monthly covers you no matter how much you fly. So unlike the on-demand insurance, where each time you go to fly, you have to pay $15 or $25, or depending on what you want it to be covered, you can just have a monthly fee that you pay that is just like any other insurance, and you pay it so that anytime you're flying your drone, you're covered. And it just really keeps you safe in knowing that no matter what happens during your flights, for your commercial use or even your personal use, you're gonna be covered for those things. You do not have to be a Part 107 pilot to get the actual insurance. The only thing you have to be a Part 107 pilot for is to get the $2 million, $5 million, or $10 million insurance options. Now here's what I love about Skywatch.ai. They reward people who fly safely. So as soon as you get even your first 3 hours of claim-free flights, you receive a 15% discount on your next claim or your monthly or your on-demand insurance. If you have 7 to 12 hours of claim-free flying, you receive a discount of 20%. And if you have over 12 hours of flying, you get a discount of 25% off your actual monthly plan or on-demand insurance. And I love that option because as someone who flies a lot for commercial work and recreational use, I love the fact that I'm rewarded for being able to fly a lot without any claims. The other cool thing about their app is that they've integrated the DJI flight experience, like all your information that you see, including your live view, directly in their app. So you don't even have to leave the app and go into the DJI app to actually fly. You can just do it inside the same app and know that you can get your insurance covered and just fly, and it will keep track of all those things and be able to continually track when you're flying safely and what your flight plans were, and it's just a really cool option. At the end of the day, I cannot stress enough just how important it is to have insurance when you're flying. Drones are so much fun. They've given us this incredible ability to get photos and aerial videography that we never could before, but they're also not perfect machines. And you may have a million miles of flying experience, but accidents happen. You never know when the drone suddenly is gonna have some sort of failure and it's gonna drop from the air. And the last thing you want is to be enjoying your time flying and suddenly you have a lawsuit of millions of dollars because of something that happened. Accidents happen, make sure you're covered. I love the Skywatch app and I appreciate them sponsoring this video, and I appreciate them giving us an option as videographers to be able to cover ourselves, because a lot of insurance companies don't like covering drones because there's risk involved. Skywatch knows this industry incredible, which is why they've come out with this app, and I think you will really, really find it valuable, and I would love for you to check it out. So make sure you click the link below and get using it. It is super powerful, and it will make sure that you're covered when you're flying. Thanks for watching.